Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Your Football Show, and it is, of course, time for another watch-along and the final pre-season game in Australia, the penultimate game of pre-season. Of course, we have one more left, which will be next Sunday at home against Calgary. That'll be the last one, but of course, this is the last one in Australia. It is Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. I hope you're all doing well. It's great to see so many of you already in the chat, just waiting patiently there. You're legends, each and every one of you. I apologise for being a little bit late. I just had to ensure that everything was set up correctly. Before we get in, as always, please do subscribe to the channel. We are so close now to 14,000 subscribers. We are growing rapidly. Big up to all of you, and thank you all so much for the support. Please do like the video as well. We've got 78 likes, nearly 300 people watching live. So if you can already, like the video. I want at least, half of what we've got in terms of viewers. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be good if you could do that for me. That would be great. That would be great. I've just put out a tweet there saying that maybe Nuno Tavares would be an option on loan, and I'm getting crucified for it. Crucified. But yeah, it is what it is. Put a quick mute on that so I don't have to deal with the replies, which is totally fine. Let me know who you... I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to tell you what the lineup is, don't I? I need to do that for a start. So just bear with us 1 second, and I'll share my screen with you so you can see the lineup. Before I do that, I just need to make a quick adjustment to my background. So just bear with me, and we'll get your comments in as well. Please do get your comments in. I like to go through as many as I can of them as possible. You'll notice from the graphic as well, I had these done up weeks back. So obviously I've got Sinisterra in his Colombian shirt, but he does actually make an appearance. Starts, we get a proper look at Sinisterra in the starting lineup. But let me, Angelino from Leipzig as well. But I've had a look. I think he'd be very, very pricey, wouldn't he? So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Leeds 2022 says it's his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, brother. Right, let me share my screen with you so you can get a look at the lineup. Right, okay, let me make this bigger. We don't need to be looking at Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak. Right, okay, so in goal, Meslier is back in goal. Okay, he was rested last time out, if you remember. Christensen at right back, Llorente and Koch at centre back, which could well be starting centre back come the start of the season. Strauch plays at left back, so Harrison not being used there today. No Leif Davis either, so it'll be Pascal Strauch. We obviously hope between now and then that we'll have a new left back in. Let's hope that we do have a new left back. A double pivot of Forshaw and Adams. I really, really like the look of Rocker and Forshaw. Rocker's played every game so far in pre-season, so he's probably been given a rest for those that are wondering why Forshaw's starting. But not only that, we need to get a look at Forshaw in there because there will be times he will be used, and that's what you have to, be aware of. That Jesse Marsh does like to switch it up, does like to use his squad. Under Bielsa, we've seen a lot of the same 11 week in, week out. That will change under Jesse. So it's good to get a look at Forshaw and Adams as a pair. We've seen Forshaw and Rocker, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I thought they complemented each other really well. We've seen Rocker and Adams. We're now going to get a look at Forshaw and Adams. Sinisterra off the left, Aronson behind the striker, and Harrison off the right. Both right and left or wide cams, if you like. Obviously, we'll both like to come in and whip it with their obviously Harrison off the right is whipping it with his left foot. Sinisterra is right-footed but likes to play off the left as well. Aronson, been very impressed with him so far, and of course Bamford leading the line. It's good that Bamford's playing. All right, I was worried about him, but he seems to be doing okay. We still need another striker in the door, though, and I'm sure the CDK saga will be over very, very soon, at which point we'll know if he's going to be A, a Leeds player, or B, we're going to move on to someone else. And of course, the subs are Christopher Clarkson, Christie, Davis, Hielda, Rocker, Click, Gray, Darko, JB, Dan James, Crescencio, Somerville, Rodrigo, Gelhart, and Greenwood as well. I expect some changes to happen, no doubt, during the game. But hopefully we'll see a lot of these players get more minutes than we have so far. I'd like to see Sinisterra for longer than 45 minutes. I want to see him really coming into it. Someone's just made a good point there in the conversation that is Cody Drama staying with us, says Paul AJ. He's not actually on the bench, is he? I wonder why that is. Maybe not. We will have to wait and see. We know that he wants game time. Will he get it with Christensen? I'm not too sure. We've had a super chat come in from Sean Healy as well. Big up to you, my friend. He says, morning, Joe. Hopefully better than the West Ham game at 5:30 in the morning. Villa game, wasn't it, mate? Aston Villa, or did West Ham play at 5:30 and you decided to get up and watch that? But yeah, it is a little bit better, isn't it? It's a good time today for sure. It's a better time. I will say that much, Sean. And thank you so much for your support and your super chat. You're always doing that, so I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. So let me know what you make of the lineup. So Lisa thinks that Aronson will score. Freddie said Bamford has been a little bit rusty. It's always going to be that, I think. Ashley says, can't believe Archie Gray is even on the bench after the Villa game. Well, it shows that he's obviously okay. That's a good thing, right? It's a good thing that he's fit. Shauno says, apparently he's picked up a knock, right? Okay, that's cool to see. Let's see what else has been said. Yeah, Drama has a knock, right? Okay. Don't worry about it, Sean. I understand. You know, you can sometimes drop the ball. It's cool. I do it quite a lot. Right, let's have a look at that Crystal Palace lineup. Of course, there's issues with... I think a lot of the Crystal Palace players have actually been left at home. I think 8 of them in total due to COVID. I don't know if it's they don't have their COVID vaccinations, which means they've not been able to travel to Australia, etc. So I think that's why. So they haven't got a full strength side out, or don't have a full plethora of players available to them. But I'll share their lineup with you so we can have a look at it. So it's Guaita in goal, Nathaniel Klein at right back, Ward at centre back, I believe he will be, alongside Joachim Anderson. Tyreek Mitchell at left back. I don't know who Rak Sakai is, or Raksaki, I think. You know, my pronunciations aren't the best. Milivojevic, who's captain today. Is it Ozo, Ayew, Mateta, and Edouard? Their benches: Matthews, Rooney, Quick, Siddiq, Adaramola, O'Brien, Boateng, Raymond. There is also a Calvin Phillips on the bench as well, but don't worry, it's not ours. Banks, Ibawai, Street, Akinwale, Ola, Adibomi. I can't lie. There's some difficult names in that Crystal Palace lineup. I can't lie. First teamers, Guaita. I don't even think Klein would normally start, would he? Joachim Anderson certainly would. Tyreek Mitchell would. Milivojevic, more of a squad player as well. Ayew, Ateta, Edouard. It's not the strongest lineup, but like I say, we know that a lot of them haven't travelled. No Zaha, no Eze. I think there's more. I did see an article. I'll tell you how many players are actually missing from them in just a second, who they are. Just bear with us one sec. I think there's a list of them players that the YEP put out. So the players that haven't travelled is Mark Guehi, Jeffrey Schlupp, Eze, Zaha, Hughes, Benteke, Ferguson, or Luke Plange. Plange, what a name is. Luke Flange. So Guehi's a starter. Schlupp's definitely squad player. Eze a starter. Zaha starter. Will Hughes again squad player. Benteke squad player. Ferguson, I believe, normally would play at right back, right, instead of Klein. So he's a first team. So not the ideal, not the ideal scenario for Leeds United. And like Mike TV says, I've not heard many of them lads that are on the bench. I assume it's a lot of the youngsters from the 23s, if you like. So not an ideal scenario for Leeds United, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get a win. Hopefully we will get a win. For that, yeah. Hopefully we will get a win for sure. I'm just looking. Right, okay, there we go. Right. But thank you all as always for coming to watch me. If you are new here, please do subscribe because, no, not a COVID outbreak, RB, it's more the vaccination status. I think a lot of them haven't been vaccinated, which is entirely up to them. If you don't want to get vaccinated, I don't get the hate. Like, it's entirely up to you. I've had my double jab. I won't get a third, just my opinion, because I don't want to be getting them all the time. Doesn't stop you. Anyway, let's not go there. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion with that stuff. I've heard players say, "Oh, well, they shouldn't be playing for Premier League clubs. They should." It's your body. It's your body, innit? You know what I mean? You do what you want. Crystal Palace pre-season results so far. I think they played Manchester United, didn't they? Let's have a look at Crystal Palace's pre-season results, because that'll give us an idea of how they've been getting on. Obviously, with the fact that they have a weakened side, if you like. If we go back, is it 15? So when would it have started? So 2nd of July. Yeah, so they drew 1-1 with Accrington Stanley. That would have been in England, all right. They played Millwall. They won 5-4. I think Creswell scored in that game. They played Liverpool, beaten 2-0. They played Ipswich, won 4-2, and were beaten by Man United 3-1. They've also played Gillingham. So I think, Crystal Palace have obviously been playing 2 sets of games, right? 2 sets of games. You'll have the players that have been at home, like Zaha, Eze and stuff, I'd imagine would have been playing the likes of Millwall, Accrington Stanley, Ipswich and Gillingham. The ones that have been on the tour have obviously played Liverpool, Man United, and now will play Leeds United. Liverpool won 2-0, Man United won 3-1, and then obviously they're playing Leeds United. So the Premier League opposition they've come up against, they haven't beaten, but they've also been playing away in England, not away, at home in England for the players, I assume, that haven't been able to travel. Big up to those that are watching in the States as well. We've got Freddie over in Houston. There's many, many more. There's people from Australia as well. Brad T says, is Sinisterra actually going to start this time? He is starting, mate, yes. Sinisterra is starting for sure. He is starting, and I really want to get a proper look at him as well myself, to be honest, because we've not seen enough of him yet, have we? We've not seen enough of him yet. Jesse's just currently doing a pre-match presser. For those that are asking when kickoff is, it's 11:05. So we're talking around about 15 minutes from now. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. I am so close to 14k. We want to make that happen. Like the video as well. There's 700 people in here. We've got 205 likes. So if you could smash the likes up for me, let's get at least half of what's watching, which, if my maths is correct, is 367. 367? Yeah, 367. Big up to Derek. Big up to Ashley Pasty. Bricks on the course. We've got Alan Cooper, Matt Davis, Jack, Davidan, Bully Road Racer, all in the house. Big up Stephen Underwood as well. Legends, each and every one of you. Big up Daniel Bryce, all of you. It looks like 4-2-3-1 for me today. What about you, says Jay Smith. Yeah, it will be 4-2-3-1 as well, I think, mate, because, like I say, it will be Aronson in behind Bamford, and then obviously from the right will be Jack Harrison. From the left will be Sinisterra. But what you will have noticed a lot of the times is when we do fall into that 4-2-2-2 or 4-2-3-1 into the 4-2-2-2, you'll have noticed that Aronson's been up alongside the striker at times. Do you know what I mean? Which does happen. We've seen we will see a lot of that. As for my, it's very tight, isn't it? Looks a bit too tight, that. Let's have a look. Was it too tight? It's a nice shirt, this one. One of the classics. Strauch on the overlap, says Jack. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he gets on, won't it? In the left-back role and what's expected of him going forward. I think what we've seen so far, Firpo great going forward, lacking, defensively. Jack Harrison the same as well. Strauch will have more defensive mindset, I think. So let's see how that pans out. We can't be expecting, I don't think, Strauch to be whipping in balls from the left. Although I remember Calvin saying he's one of the best passers with both feet in the side during an interview once. So yeah, you might find that he could be all right. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. Apparently, it's a converted Aussie rules pitch. There you go. It does look quite the nice stadium, though, wherever it is. I think it looks quite nice. I can't lie. Yeah, it looks nice. I don't know what the attendance will be. In terms of what I'm thinking, Philip, I think we'll win. It'd be nice for a little confidence boost to get a win against the Premier League side. I think the Villa game was a bit stop-start and it got very naughty, didn't it? It got very naughty at times as well. Obviously, we've tackles flying in, not just from Villa, from us as well. Of course, Villa or John McGinn tried to do Gray. Like he definitely tried to do Gray. So yeah, we don't want that, do we? We don't want players getting injured. Thankfully, Gray's gotten away with it a little bit because obviously he's on the bench. So there was chat that he'd maybe broke his ankle or whatever at one point. So thankfully that isn't the case. Sean Healy says Thistle Hotel's jerseys are iconic. They are nice, aren't they? Lucy Shutt, nice to see you. Freddie says 50,000 tickets have been sold, which is great, isn't it? Andy says 13 more likes for 300. Yeah, please get 300 likes. That's great, because what happens is the more likes we get on the stream, the algorithms push the stream up, which means more people come in. We build that community, and it helps with the subscriber count as well, right? Yeah, I want to get to 20k before the end of the year. That's the goal. That's the goal, and we're so close to 14. I will be live tonight as well at 8 o'clock with Oscar, Corey, and the rest of the lads, looking at the rest of the Premier League, not just Leeds United, but the rest of it as well. We're going to be talking about that wild Jesse Lingard transfer to Nottingham Forest, West Ham's chase of Scamacca. There's many. Jules Koundé, will he go to Chelsea or will he hold out for Barca? A bit like Rafinha. You've got Frankie de Jong saying he hates Manchester and will not be going there because they're a wildly run club, which is brilliant to hear. So we'll be doing all that tonight at 8 o'clock as well. So make sure you join us for that if you want. Skip says 25k, Joe, shoot for the stars. I mean, that would be nice, bro, but 20k I think's cool. And then next Saturday, the Charity Shield's on, the Community Shield's back, some proper football. Liverpool versus Manchester City, I'll be doing that. Then Leeds United play the week after. Yeah, man, I can't wait, baby. And then we've got the World Cup in November. Buzzing. It's going to be good, isn't it? It's going to be a good year. That's why I want to aim for 20k. That'll be amazing. So if you are new, please do support the channel. Yeah, I've got big plans. I'm just waiting to hear from things. Maybe I've acquired some sponsorship, which would be class, which will just help me take the channel up a notch, just the quality of it and that. So watch this space. Hopefully that comes off and we'll be able to make moves and improve, the sound, the aesthetics, everything, man, because, use all what I'd like to do that. You know what I mean? I'd like to do that just to improve the channel overall. It'd be great to be able to do that. World Cup going to be wild, Toby. Exactly, man. We're going to have Premier League. I know it's, the reason that it's all there and all that. Thank you, Craig. I know, I understand why people are upset, but for me, like, to go from the Premier League to a World Cup back to the Premier League, like, is insane. Joe, do you have a source for the De Jong comment? Yeah, it was on Sky Sports News, bro. It was on Sky Sports. This is a factual thing that happened. I'll find it for you now. It's brilliant. I couldn't believe it. Just bear with us one sec, and I'll find it. Yeah. This ain't no cap. This is genuine. It came from. Oh, please! And we're going to be talking about Frank Lampard as well. I hope you've seen that interview that he did after they were beaten by that team in the MLS, like 4-0. Oh, it was his interview. He's already talking about relegation and that. They've only played 2 games of pre-season, and my man's talking about relegation. Relegation, you know. Mad. Let me find that Frankie de Jong comment. We are laughing. Yeah, I did that thing right there. Where is it? Let me find it. There we go. Here, right. I'll show you now. Minnesota, that's what it was. There, look. Frankie de Jong. Yeah, right there. Sky Sports. Frankie de Jong has no interest in joining Man United because he dislikes the city and believes the club is run erratically. Let's not forget this guy is currently at Barca, by the way, and they owe him 70 million, and he's talking about Man United being run erratically. I think it's mad. But also very, very funny that he's actually said that. So, yeah, he hates Manchester. It's brilliant, isn't it, to say I dislike the city. Like, Man United fans still want this guy in the door as well. Oh, we can make it happen still. He said they're run poorly, yeah, and he's owed 17 million by Barca, and he still thinks Man United's a worse option for him. Oh, it's brilliant. It is really, really good. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Frank Lampard interview as well, wow. Like, for him to be going on like he is after, like, can you imagine them players in that dressing room? You need to be full with, like, confidence and all that sort of stuff, yeah? And he's already digging them out, genuinely. He's already digging them out, distancing himself away from the team as though it's nothing to do with him. Oh, here's a good point as well. No Liam Cooper still. Totally forgot about that. So he's not kicked a ball yet in pre-season, has he? Do you know what I mean? So I think this could well be the end of Cooper, really. Because if Strauss starts the season, let's say, on the left side of centre-back, if we get a new left-back in, that could be the end of Coops. Couldn't it? It's quite interesting, that, really. I hadn't really thought of that, you know. Obviously, we've loaned Creswell out as well, and he's smashing it at Millwall. Oh, there we go. Who's captain after Coops? Well, the captain today, mate, is... Who is the captain today? I've seen it. Who's the captain? Is it Forshaw? Or is it Bamford? It'll be Forshaw, I think. I think it might be Forshaw. Wow, look at that spectacle. I don't know if you're watching on LU TV and listening to me. But that looks quite awesome, that picture there of the stadium. Yeah, Econ said the stadium looks mad. It does. It looks lit, doesn't it, to be fair? Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, please. That would be great if you could do that for me. That would be... There we go. Yeah, if you could smash it. Sorry, I was just reading some comments there. Please do smash a like. We've nearly got 1,000 people watching, which again is amazing. We've only got 370. So let's get up to 500 likes, please. That would be great. Mini Death asks for what is the lineup. I will go through that with you now, mate. So Melier, I'll quickly just share it with you just one last time before the game kicks off. We're due to kick off in 5 minutes' time. So I'll quickly share that with you there. So there's your lineup. So it's Ilya Melier, Rasmus Christensen, Laurentien Koch, Strauch at left back, Forshaw Adams in the double pivot, Sinisterra from the left, I believe, Harrison from the right, Aronson behind Bamford. There's your subs. And this is your Crystal Palace lineup. So you've got Guaita, Klein, Ward, Anderson, Tyreek Mitchell, Raksu. I'm going with Raksu, Milivojevic, Ozo, AU, Mateta, and Eduardo. That is your lineup for the game. I asked you guys the question, who's going to win the game? We've had over 600 votes, and Leeds United at 75% will are leading that poll that I was asked. Thank you for those that have shared it on social media. Eloquentium, I think his name is. Pronunciation, as you know, if you are regular watchers of the Just Joe Football Show, is not my strong point. Very, very poor pronunciation of any words. Ben Mee has signed with Brentford. There you go. That's a new signing for them. Decent signing, do you think? Will he play alongside Pontus? Forshaw is your captain. Forshaw is your captain. Milivojevic, the captain of Crystal Palace. They're just about to enter the pitch now. The fireworks, the light show. It was pretty decent, wasn't it? No, I've got Tom, my LUTV's looking cool, mate. So I don't know what's happened there. Smudge is in the house. Big up to Smudge, legend. He says, morning, Joe. Smudge in the house, 3-0 Leeds. I hope you're right, mate. Yes, Joel Linton. Thank you for your exploits against, who did you play? Burnley. When you beat them and we stayed up. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, everyone, remember to like the stream. Please do that. Let's get as many likes as possible. We've got over 1,000 live viewers as well, which is absolutely exceptional. So big up to you, Mark Aitkins, all the way from Donny. He says 3-1. Animally is in the chat as well. Morning to you. It's back, Tom. It is back. It is back. And we're glad to be back. We're glad to be back. My doctor's calling me. I have to take this, please. 1 sec. Sorry, folks. Thank you so much for that. I had to sort out a repeat prescription, and I didn't want to miss that call because I need them. So thank you for that. I've just been found or told that that CDK is coming to Leeds United. All clear, all clear, all clear. We're good to go. Big up to you all, Johnny. Yeah. I had to get a repeat. Yeah. I think some folks have just been playing some didgeridoos on the pitch there. Some natives of Australia. I thought we were going to see the Waka Waka, isn't it? The what do they do? No, haka. Is it the haka? Come back. No, that's New Zealand, isn't it? Which is really cool, to be fair. That is really, really cool. Is the haka. Man like Beckford on comms, is he? There you go. Let me just check that out. It's oh yeah, it is. Yeah, man like Beckford, you know, he's flew out to Australia, has he? That's nice, isn't it? Obviously we had Ben Parker before. Ben Parker before, and then before that it was Tony Dorigo, didn't it? Anyone else missed the LUFC podcast? I don't listen to it, Jack. The only reason being is because they have to be... they can't give real opinions, right? Because they work for the club. Can't give their real opinion. Real opinion. I heard on the grapevine as well. This is not well, maybe it is. That they had to record or re-record the podcast after the BLs was left as well, because obviously it has to promote the club always in the best light, right? So those people that were on that podcast that might have been unhappy with the sacking, or they may have had to said, we need to. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? You can't give your real opinion, can you? You can't give your real opinion. So yeah, it's good, but it's not authentic. I don't think. I'm not saying they're not being authentic, but of course you have to watch what you say. Do you know what I mean? Helen, big up to Helen Walker, says, watching the match on mute, prefer your commentary. Thank you so much. We can have a giggle along the way. That's what it's all about. There's over 1,000 of you watching, which is amazing. Like the video. The more likes we get, the more views. Obviously, we're on that road to 14K. Yeah, 14K. The match is about to kick off. I don't know why. It's late, isn't it? It was supposed to kick off at 5 past. It's now 7 minutes. 7 minutes past, isn't it? Remember, I will put the timer on up here as well, so you can match up with me if you like. And there we go. We are underway. Come on, Leeds United. 4 sure to get us started. Yeah, 1K watching. Congrats. Big up to you all. Yeah, thank you so much for you doing that. It's amazing. It's just been put straight up here by Pascal Strauch. New kit looks nice. It does, doesn't it? Glyn says, same here, volume on mute. People might be able to hook you up with the stream. I understand if you want to watch it in the chat. I cannot give you any sort of details for that. But if you do, I just implore you to mute them and listen to me. That would be great if you could do that. Oh, it looks like Cine started from the right. Oh, nice little dummy by Bamford. There's Aronson. Gets it back. Oh, decent play inside the box there between Aronson and Bamford. Cine started from the right, folks. Cine has started on the right side. Aronson buzzing about there. Massive numbers, Hannah. I know. Tell me about it. It's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I know you're one of the OGs as well. Much like most of these are. Most of these are OGs. David says, watching from bed. Not well today. Get well soon, brother. I hope you do get well soon. Right, so throw in here. For Palace, obviously Leeds staying compact, trying to box them in, and it's a throw-in for Leeds United. Am I a bit behind, someone said? Oh, maybe. Have I not gone? No, I seem... Yeah, I'm live, I think. According to mine, anyway. Llorente tries to clip it out to the left to no one. Poor pass. What's your goal prediction then? Leeds United 2-0. Oh, Glyn says it was me. No worries. If you do want to match up, like I say, you can either pause me or pause your stream to ensure that the time matches up. That'll be cool. It's nice to see Bamford starting, isn't it? Sinisterra on the right. Yeah. Dom says you don't get the best of him. I know, I thought that as well. He's better from the left, right, unless Jesse wants a right footer on the right, left footer on the left, you know? It's just adjusting his game slightly, though, isn't it? Oh, Sinisterra pulls Mitchell down there, and it's a free kick to Crystal Palace. Press looks good, says Jack. Yeah, nice and keeping them compact, isn't it? Playing that counter press. So many bodies. The only thing is, against top opposition, they'll be able to break that press. That's why I worry against some of the bigger sides. And what I have noticed in pre-season, during transition, we've been cut open by poor sides. So if that's in the Premier League, we're going to get punished. We definitely need to tighten that up. Maybe a better left back helps that, because Christensen's looked pretty solid on his side. There's that counter press coming into effect. But it's put out to the wing, you see, and there's so much space because everyone's over one. Jack Harrison's done well to defend it, but you can see there, as soon as it goes to the opposite wing, there's plenty of space for them to move into. Llorente up to Bamford. Bamford brought down there by Milivojevic, I think, or it may have been Ward. It's going to be it was Ward. It's going to be a free kick to Leeds United. Truthfully86 says, how have you liked the new players so far in the limited time? I've been impressed with all. I'm not seen enough from Sinisterra yet. I think we need to curb our expectations because I think a lot of people, because he's got that Rafinha replacement tag, but let's, you know, he needs time. He definitely needs time. Mavis says, all the way from New Zealand, the land of the hacker. Big up to the All Blacks. Big up to New Zealand. Jonah Lomu, what a legend. I used to love Jonah Lomu rugby on the PS1. For those that are of a certain age, if you can remember Jonah Lomu rugby, he just used to get the ball and hand everybody off and just run the full pitch, did Jonah Lomu. It was a great game. There's Llorente, done well. Goes into Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams into Aronson. Nice little passages of passes here. Between Leeds United. Forshaw drops in the middle of the centre-backs to pick up the ball and gives it Robin Koch. Crystal Palace now pressing Leeds. Here's Melier. It looks mad at him with them white shorts and socks and that, but that's not supposed to look like that, is it? I don't think. It's got to be a different kit, hasn't it? Llorente looking for that ball again out to the left. Again, it misses. There's Tyler Adams. Heavy touch, though. Aronson and Bamford pressing from the front. Sinisterra looks like he's playing alongside Bamford at times in that two. Here's Harrison and Aronson doing the pressing. There's Harrison doing well. They've had to go back to Guaita. Let's go pressing from Leeds. He has managed to find Klein, though, with the clip pass, but Leeds are going to go here. Look, they've lost it. Milivojevic, Sinisterra, Jinkin, Bamford, can he lift it? Oh, it's just wide. But that was a great... Oh, he's offside anyway, but great press. Great press. Bamford, we forced them into a mistake, right? Forced them into a mistake. And that's what that pressing does. Bamford's poor pass into Cini, but Cini does exceptionally well to dig out the pass. Bamford just misses. I was looking for the dink over. It was offside anyway, but Cini with a lovely move and pass. And I think that shows how good that press can be at time. Yeah, it was well offside, but it was decent passage. Hopefully this is just Bamford's boot and not his actual foot. We can't be dealing with that plantar fasciitis or whatever it's called. The foot issue. Yeah, great press, and it forced Palace into problems, didn't it? They're going again here. Leeds looks Sinisterra, does exceptionally well. Ward makes the mistake. There's Forshaw keeping hold of the ball. That's right, Martin. Yeah, the final game is next Sunday against Cagliari. Here's Strauch. Pascal playing at left back. My worry is, though, we've seen three different players at left back. Clearly, Jesse's trying them all out, which is understandable. But I just don't want the club to look at it and say we'll be all right there, because we still need a left back. Definitely need a left back. It's a free kick given anyway, so Leeds with the free kick. And it's something they've worked on. They've taken it quickly. Tyler Adams tries to flip it out to Christensen. Here's a chance for Palace now. Edouard. Oh, they could be in here. Look how much space Klein's got. This is what we're saying when it goes from one wing to the other. Edouard tries the spectacular and misses. We got cut open a little bit too easy there from our free kick. And that's that talk we were talking about in transition. Could it be... Oh, Milivojevic goes down. Referees blew it up. I don't think it really was a foul, but I'd rather the referee blow up than have a situation we did against Villa and someone getting injured. We don't want that. 2 more likes for 500. If you can, please do like the video. Strauch here battling with AU. That's not a free kick, referee. You're having a laugh. Loving the retro shirt. Yeah, thank you. Nige D's just joined the stream. What's the lineup, mate? So it's Melly in goal, Christensen at right back, centre back's Llorente and Koch, left back Strauch. The double pivot is Forshaw and Adams, and then from the right, Sinisterra, from the left, Jack Harrison, Aronson in the 10, and up front is Bamford. For those that are not matched up with me, if you pause me or pause your stream, however you're watching it, and match up with the time, it's really easy to do. So then it's on the same. Morning, Justin. Nice to see you. Woodsy says this is the old manager rivalry. Yeah, Jesse and Patrick have a rivalry from New York Red Bulls and New York City days, don't they? It's a good ball in that. Well headed out by Koch. Could there be a chance here for Tyler Adams on the counter? Goes back to Koch. Little pass into Christensen. He lifts it left-footed. Upfield. That's a free kick. Why is the ref not blown up for that, but then blown up for the IU one? You're having a laugh, ref. Llorente, no free kick. I think that one's a free kick as well. He's letting them go, isn't he, here? Well done, Adam Forshaw. So press resistant. Well done. I love that. People hammer Forshaw, but he's so good with the ball. So good with the ball, and he protects it so well. And if Leeds United, if we do start with Rocker and Adams, which I expect us to do, if we're winning a game, unlike Bielsa who went all out attack, you will find Jesse will go defensively at times. And I think Forshaw's perfect to be brought on and take care of the ball in that tight area there. If you just watch them little turns and stuff that he did that, he did really well. He did really well. Here's Bamford. Little header there for Tyler Adams. Christensen's gone. Why has he lifted that? He should have played it on the floor there, Tyler Adams. Couldn't bring it down, though. Christensen with the ball in the box looking for Bamford, but it is a save by Guaita. 10 minutes in. It's been nice, been enjoyable thus far. 1,200 people watching as well, which is amazing. So please do smash a like. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes. And if you're new, subscribe. We're on the road to 14,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Here's Tyreek Mitchell, look, being pressed to death. He's had to go back to Guaita. Harrison, Bamford and Aronson chasing. Klein's available on the right. It's gone out to Klein now, but Strauch, look, from left back, comes right up to press him. And it is going to be a Palace throw, but you can see there the plan from Leeds United. And there will be teams in the Premier League that will not be able to cope with it. But then when you play them top sides, like your Liverpools, like your Cities, oh, Sinisterra's on the deck here. Is it his hammy, perhaps? Doesn't look good. Davidan says, anybody considering Leeds players for FPL? Well, I've actually done a Fantasy Premier League. The link's in the description. We've got so many people. Sinisterra, not good. Hamstring, not great. There's so many people in the league. So if you want to get involved, please do. I've got some Leeds players in there. I've got Bamford, I've got Aronson, and I've got Christensen. But if you want to join the league, please do. There will be prizes on a monthly basis as well that I'm going to give out. Whoever's the top scorer, points-wise, for that month will be given a prize. Let's have a look here. Yeah, he's felt that twang there, hasn't he? Oh, this isn't great. Sinisterra coming off. Colin with the super chat. Big up, Colin. Thank you, mate. He says, feel a lot better than last year's pre-season matches. 100% goes without saying. He says, needs to see a Bamford hat-trick. Dust them cobwebs off. Thanks, Joe Love from Ireland. Thank you so much, Colin, for supporting the channel. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Gutted about Sinisterra here. Sean Healy says, no, Cinny, hope he is not a bad signing. I don't think he's a bad signing just because he's injured, but obviously it's not great that he's injured there. Your hamstring as well. It's a real shame because we haven't seen enough of him, and now he's made 12 minutes. Rodrigo's going to get minutes. The one thing we did see from Cine, a little passage. I know Bamford was offside, but he had a number of players around him. He managed to jink his way and put a ball through. Rodrigo comes on, which always flatters to deceive. Hopefully, Sinisterra is going to be okay. Hopefully, he's going to be okay. it may be a build-up of obviously the training they've been doing and stuff. So not great that he's come off injured. Like JJ says, hamstring is 4 weeks. Minimum sometimes. You know what I mean. So we'll have to wait and see. But Rodrigo's come on. He'll play from the right. He's playing for a starting place, Rodrigo, isn't he? I don't think he starts for us. Jack says a bit of fake tan before he comes on. Love that. Yeah, just joined the FPL team. Please do. There's quite a lot in the league. We will be discussing it on the Premier League show every week. And like I say, whoever gets the most points will win a prize. Free kick on Forshaw here by Mateta, just to calm himself down a little bit. Why has he done that? What is Mateta doing there? That is a shocking challenge. He's just smashed Forshaw. JJ, the link and the code, it's all in the description, mate. If you just go in the description, the league's there. If you click the link, it'll take you straight through. Forshaw looks in pain. No need from Mateta there. Why was it? Yeah, he might have bounced up quickly, Jermaine, but why has he made that challenge? That's my question. Do you know what I mean? It's silly. Really silly. Yeah, rugby challenge, says Gary. Yeah, it was a stupid challenge. It's going to be a Palace throw anyway. Melier forgot his kit. I know, right? He's got the goalkeeper shirt, but you're not supposed to have the same colour shorts and that, are you? So goes out to the left. Look how much space there is here now for Tyreek Mitchell. This is what I'm saying. Oh, that'd have been a lovely ball there. I can't lie. Foul on Adams. Edouard now getting amongst it as well. Everyone just needs to calm down a little bit. What's the beef here? Yeah, Dom, it is as well. No card. Yeah, well, this is the thing, Manala. He didn't get cards out against Villa, and look how that ended up. So get a grip of the game. These A-League referees are gash, is what I'm going to say. Because why don't you just get the card out and say, or have a word with the captains, bring them over. Lads, it's pre-season. Calm the hell down. Do you know what I mean? No one needs to get injured. Bamford pressing there. Just calm it down, because if someone gets injured, I mean, the Sinisterra one was innocuous, but the way, like, you've just seen Mateta and Edouard flying into challenges, it's needless. There's Forshaw, done well. Yeah, Michael, he should have been booked. You book Mateta and then everyone calms down a little bit if you're not going to have a word with the captains. Do you know what I mean? Really silly. Llorente, good pass into midfield. Aronson tries to flick it over. Forshaw wins that. That's another foul, referee. Yellow card. Well done. Get the yellow card out. No, it's right. Because it calms everyone down. You need to watch yourselves. Clowns. Ozo, yellow card. Well overdue, yeah. Like, it's so silly, man. What are you putting your foot up there for? Yeah, I mean, he actually connects with his leg as well. That's twice they've done Forshaw. Like, if he catches him full on there, it's a bloody red. Do you know what I mean? If you make that challenge in the Premier League and he connects with his thigh, silly, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Glyn. That could have been a red card, man. Could have been a red card. Let's smash these now for that. Llorente goes to Strauch. Looks like a back three there for at times. Harrison's dropped really short for it. Tries to hook it round the corner. Game needs more Rasmus tackles. Yeah, needs more Razzmatazz, eh? Here's Melier with the ball at his feet. Goes to Koch. Christensen, Aronson buzzing about. The American connection there between him and Adams didn't quite work. Hopefully it's just precautionary for Cine, yeah. I mean, in pre-season, if someone has picked up or not, that's great football there. Tyler Adams with the ball to Aronson. Bamford is in behind. I was worried his legs weren't going to get in there. Aronson! It's too much on it from Bamford. Harrison, can he get there? Yes, he can. Chance here for Leeds United. Tyler Adams gives it to Bamford. Can he use that left foot? Goes inside to Harrison. Surely he'll look to give it him back. He doesn't. Goes back to Tyler Adams, back to Aronson. It's all in tight space as he tries to lift it up to Rodrigo. It's headed out. But Leeds United will come again. Here's Rasmus. There's Tyler Adams. Into Aronson. Poor pass, but Aronson tries to get round his man. Is it going to be a corner? Yes, it is. Corner ball. I love Brendan Aronson, man. He's looking a baller. Done well. Done well. Good little passage of play. Yeah, passage. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The Medford Messi, man. Medford Messi. Don't forget that. Anyway, it's corner ball. We will improve from corners. That goes without saying. So let's see what happens here. Jack Harrison. It's a good knock. Looking for Bamford. It's headed out, though. Forshaw takes a touch. It's a poor touch, but he gets it under the spell. Here's Harrison. Moves it onto his left. Goes back there to Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams back to Forshaw. Leeds are going to try recycle it. Forshaw forward into Harrison. Tyler Adams. Looking to break the lines here. There's Harrison. Gets it back off Rasmus. That's a good little knock. So Leeds throw. So Leeds throw. Rasmus takes it. It's poor throw. It did look like a foul throw, Bryn said, and it did. It did look like one. It wasn't great. It went straight through to the keeper. Wuxia Game Central says, does Adams surprise you? Everyone thought he doesn't move the ball. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. No, people will tell you I was quite a champion of Tyler Adams. On here, Forshaw does well. Good pressing from Leeds again. They have managed to get out of it though. Yeah, getting him, Tyler. Well done. No, hey you man, screaming like that. I know. Listen, they deserve a little bit of pushback after what the challengers. Tyler Adams flew in there. He did win the ball. Took his man though. I can't lie. No worries, Mike. Busy M25. I bet it is busy. Glad you're watching while driving or listening. Don't watch because I don't want you crashing. But I hope your drive goes well, Mike. Throw in to come. Rodrigo touch here into Forshaw. Forshaw to Adams. Adams, nice little pass there out to the Medford Messi. Rodrigo gets it on his left boot. Harris, right, it's a challenge. Oh, what's Rodrigo done there? Yes, it does, Game Central. It feels good to be vindicated. Of course it does, brother. Just like I said, we would stay up. And I was vindicated, wasn't I? People doubted it. Harrison trying to find Bamford. It was the right idea. Couldn't quite get it through, though. Here's Strauch. Back inside to Harrison. Harrison very central. Tries to get round his man. It's a good tackle. It was a good tackle. Chance here, though. Look in transition here. It's 4-on-4. My worry is in the Premier League, we'll concede from these scenarios. Llorente's made a great challenge. It might be a case of we'll score more than you. Oh, decent ball through to Bamford. That he is offside, though. I know, Bradley, it was, wasn't it? Glad you're watching while driving. Oh, Socks HD says, have to say Adams does not look good and we've looked worse than under Bielsa. Worried for relegation. No, man, don't be like that, man. Surely. There are things like I think the players know what's expected of them. What you're going to find, right, is because the football isn't always aesthetically pleasing, when we lose, we will look poor, but when we win, it'll be okay. It might be a case of we'll score more than you, like that Newcastle team back in the day under Kevin Keegan. There are times in transition we do look up, and I can't deny that. And I think against like better sides, we will concede for sure. But I've been enthused by what I've seen. Paul says, brekkie roll, mug of coffee, match on mute with Joe on commentary. I love that, Paul. Thank you so much. We are so narrow, says Coles. We are, and this is how Jesse likes to play. So even though like the 4-2-3-1, it's not with width, is it? That's why it'd be interesting to see how Cine does get on, because he's an out-and-out winger, you could argue. Jason says, Joe's superpower is keeping Leeds in the Prem. We will stay up this season. I'm not concerned. I am not concerned. There will be 3 worse teams than us. Everton could be one of them. I think Bournemouth, I think Fulham. Southampton could be in trouble this year as well, I think. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Andy. Lorente clipped out to the left. He's tried that a few times, and Harrison's done great there to try and get round his man. Is it a free kick? That's a free kick. I thought Harrison did really well. I didn't see the free kick, though. Max Hirsch, yeah, Brentford as well. Sorry, I forgot about Brentford. I think they will be in trouble as well. Yeah, I agree. 100%. So I think, look, give me 14th. I think that's a good season for Leeds. But we need to start well. Yeah, we do need to start well, because we've got a decent start to the season. What's Rodrigo doing there? He's gash, I know it's pre-season, but his touch back there to no one was, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think Everton are in real trouble. You just have to look at the manager. Look at the manager. 2 games in pre-season and he's talking about relegation. It's crazy. Even if he thinks that, keep your mouth shut. Pre-season's about getting the lads together, fostering a good group, attitude. Here's a chance for Leeds. We'll come back to that Lampard chat in a sec. Here's Harrison. He's done well. Good close control. Goes back there to Pascal, who gets it back off him. We need a proper left back, man. Harrison keeps it in. Goes back to Lorente. Brentford just signed Ben Mee. Yeah, they did, yeah. Oh, unlucky the Medford Messi there. It was the right idea to let it run across his body. Mateta's just done there for sure with the little nutmeg. But look how open we are here, look. There's more white shirts getting back, though. Ayew tries to get round his man. Oh, Ross, if you've not watched the Lampard interview, please do. It is mental. And Mark says Everton will be fine after they sack Frank. I don't think they will, bro. They don't have the players because they weren't fine before he was brought in. He's made them worse. Don't get me. Do you think we should go in for Harry Winks? Could be a decent signing. No, socks. Not for me. Nah, not a chance. Not for me, mate. He's not a decent signing. We've made decent signing in midfield with Mark Rocker and Tyler Adams. Harry Winks in that. I think Harry Winks will go to Everton. Need a striker. Attack weakened with Cine's injury is bad. I think it's just his hamstring. Okay, that could be 4 weeks. But it might be all right. It might have just been a precaution. Let's wait and see. Harrison doesn't look like he wants to leave. Do you think Cock is the only certain starter at the minute? No, because I think Bamford will start. I think Harrison will start. I think Cock will start. I'd give you my lineup now. How I think we'll look come the start of the season. Danny, it's because I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. But you must admit in transition we do look wide open, right? I think that's been a key thing. It was the same against Blackpool. Firpo got done so much. Banjax makes a good point about chance script. Great ball, Strauch. Aronson. His pass was poor into Bamford, but that was a lovely pass from Strauch into the centre of the park. But like Herbie says, in transition, it does look a little bit worrying, and I think against top sides, we'll get eaten alive. So we need to... Oh, Lorente, what's he done here? He's going to get a yellow card here. He smashed Mateta, I think. Mateta doesn't look good. Let's have a look at this. Oh, what's he doing there? What's Lorente doing there? That is so silly. I mean, we can't sit here and berate Palace. That's a terrible... Jesse Marsh clapped. Jesse Marsh clapped. But this is a thing, right? And I will say this as well, right? That was a yellow card. It was a terrible, terrible challenge. What we need to be wary of is that... Oh, he'll not be happy here. Mateta will have a go back at him now. And I do believe with the Dirty Leeds tag that that's something Jesse has brought back, because we've seen at the back end of the season, the red card from James, the red card from Ayling, they were brutal tackles. And he said about, are we overhyping the players? I think he does get them up to a point of like, sometimes it can be you need to have controlled aggression though, right? I think you need to have, controlled aggression, not wild aggression like we've seen from Ayling. Do you know what I mean? Let's say he deserved it and that. I know, but I mean, Mateta will have a go at Llorente now. Do you know what I mean? So AU's done well there in the centre of the park. Yeah, animally, exactly. It's in danger of spilling over, and that's not what you want, right? And Llorente is a dummy at times. I agree with you, Mark. I do. I do agree with you. Oh, Harrison almost nipped it off Klein there. What a challenge, says TTV. Here is Mitchell. Oh, Ward's heavy touch. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. I swear Rodrigo runs in slow motion. Yeah. It doesn't start for me. Strout moving into the left. Llorente is allowed to run into midfield. Harrison into Strout. Get that ball straight in there, lad. It's a good knock, that. Good knock. A little bit too close to the keeper. Nah, socks. Harry Winks isn't a good signing for Leeds. Listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You think we'll get relegated or are worried about it, and then you want Harry Winks to come in and solve that. Harry Winks is not good. 20 million as well? That's expensive, bro. We spent 10 on Rocker. You know what I mean? I think, yeah. And Gary says, is it scrappy? You'll find this with Leeds United because we don't really want the ball. Does that make sense? Because obviously we play with the counter press. All stats aren't. We were mentioning it is like, will teams just let Leeds United have the ball, play with a low block and just wait to catch us on the counter? Because someone mentioned it earlier about chance creation. We're not seeing a lot of chances being created from open play. Even the goals that we scored against against Blackpool, they were all set pieces or breakdowns of set pieces. So you might find certain Harry Winks for 20 million, he's a steal. Socks, man. No, he's not. What? Where do you get that? Where do you get that? A steal? That's too expensive. Harry Winks is dead. That's mad. Ben Rowe with the super chat. Thank you, Ben Rowe, for the support. Yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting how teams take us on. Do you know what I mean? Oh, another card here, Joachim Anderson. Joachim Anderson with the card. It's getting naughty, isn't it? Oof. Not a great challenge that on Rodrigo. I tell you what, if he connects with him there, he's snapping him. But yeah, we're going to, back to the point, sorry. Yeah, it will look scrappy for Leeds. Because we don't want the ball, do we? We don't play with the counter press. You know? Forshaw's down now. Oh, God. What's going on with Forshaw? Bamford's got the captain's armband. Why is Forshaw going off? Is this pre-planned or is he injured? Rocker's coming on. Oh, God, man. Forshaw's hurt himself. I don't know what's happening, but... Because the worry is as well, even if it's a niggle for Forshaw, he's probably out for 6 weeks because it's Forshaw. Oh, Aronson here. Tyler Adams. Yeah, that's Cini and Forshaw injured now. God. Why can't we catch a break? Oh, Harrison tries to put it in the box, but it's won by Joachim Andersen. Strout challenges. It's going to be a throw in for Palace. Do you know what I mean, though? You've got to click those depth option, isn't it? Because Rocker and Adams would have started anyway, but more injuries. Lorente back to Koch. Koch goes back to Melier. Tyler Adams comes and collects it. Tyler Adams gets away with that one. Saying on the comms he meant to do it. I'm not too sure. Lorente to Strauch. Oh, Strauch is poor, man. Oh, Aronson does well to Rodrigo. Bamford can't get it under his spell. Leeds United. Just from a build-up perspective, it's not great, is it? It's not great, man. Here's Anderson. Milivojevic has managed to spray a pass out to the left there. Good challenge there by Aronson. Aronson's decent. He's buzzing about, you know. But from a chance creation perspective, that's where, like Beckford speaking about, we need to take care with the ball and stuff, and it's bang on. Do you know what I mean? Looks like we've got a front three there at times. Oh, Harrison. Oh, you've got to do better there, Harrison. Guaita. Ward. Here's Aronson there again. Look, buzzing about pressing. Bamford presses a pass into Milivojevic. And he's going to look to... But that's what you're going to find all season there, right? With press, they brought the press into Milivojevic. If you're playing like a top side, they're going to get that... They're Calvin Phillips, if you like. Get that ball and he's going to spray it out to the wing. Do you know what I mean? Passing to Milivojevic is looking to get the winger straight in, and I think that's what will happen with Leeds United, in that because we play so narrow and down one side of the pitch, if you're playing, I don't know, like a Liverpool, and they break the press with ease because it's Liverpool, and it goes into Fabinho and he just spins it out to the right, and Salah's there because we're all over the left-hand side. It's just, that's what's worrying from a transitional perspective for me, that when we lose it up, that we're going to be susceptible to counters. You know what I mean? Rocker does well, and like I say, we're struggling to create at times. All right, it's back here with Ward. It's just something we need to be thinking about. Yeah, Lee, I agree, mate. But this is oh, Bamford, lovely flick to Rodrigo. Pass the ball to Aronson. No. He should have done it first time. When we see that back, it should have gone into Aronson. He's taken an extra touch. Pass. But he's taken the extra touch because he wants the glory, he realises it's a tight angle and tries to pass. He should have passed it there for me. Aronson's in. That's my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. That's poor. It's poor. Or if you've taken it that far, like Banjak's just said, just hit it. Just hit it there. I think the best thing to do, maybe I'm being overcritical because it's Rodrigo and he never does anything good, that the ball came too fast for him to be able to just put it into Aronson's path. But there was a definite pass on there. Aronson pulled back. It's a free kick. But even when he's taking it that far, he should just hit it. Tyrant Mitchell pulled the Medford Messi back. Melanie said it would be a good point in the Prem already. Like, we'll take a point. Oh. Anyway, so we've got Harrison over this. We've got Mark Rocker and Brendan Aronson over it. Let one of them spin it in here. Yeah, I think he should have passed the ball. Right, who's going to take this? You got Bamford coming over as well. Shout out to Sox's mate, Sam. There you go, mate. Helen says, Berencross said it might just be precautionary with Forshaw. Let's hope so. Rocker, Aronson and Harrison over it. Rocker's walking away now. Will it be Brendan? Maybe it's going to Rocker on the edge here. Oh, it's terrible. They've taken 5 minutes to have a conversation about a bloody free kick and he can't get... Just hits the first man at foot high. That is gash. Like, why are you taking that much time to do that? All these secret conversations like I did with my doctor and you do that? Pointless. Got 5 minutes, coming up to 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's even more frustrating when they take that much time to take a free kick. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then do, rubbish. Lorente goes back to Melier. We've got nearly 1,500 people watching, which is amazing. So thank you. Please do smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel. We're on that road to 14k, so it'd be amazing if we could get there. Good ball out to Lorente. Harrison's touch is poor, but he's managed to keep it in. He's now going to have a chance to run. Oh, Nathaniel Klein's done great there. Joachim Anderson's kept hold of the ball well as well. And puts it straight out of play. Throw taken quick. Tyler Adams. Oh, that's a poor pass. Bamford's trying to get involved. It's a poor pass. I think Tyler Adams was looking for Aronson originally, to be honest, and Aronson had moved. Ball over the top there. Raksu. Trying to get round his man. Oh, he's Megs Tyler Adams, but Lorente comes back to cover, gives it into Harrison, touch into Tyler Adams. He's brought down. It's a free kick for Leeds United. Ayu, move out of the way. What's he doing, man? Go on, Tyler Adams. You don't know who I am, dog. Tell him, Tyler Adams. Yo, man. I'm from the mean streets of the States, brother. You don't know where I'm from, dog. Clint Dempsey. Yeah, it's a foul. Tyler Adams has had a pop at him. Anyway, it's Tyler Adams, Ilya Melier, with the ball at his feet. It has got quite naughty, though, this game. Oh, it's a good ball down the line from Rasmus. There's Brendan. Rodrigo loses out, but Brendan Aronson gets back on his feet, gives it back to Rasmus Christensen. That's what we want to see. There's the ball in the box. Joe Ward manages to clear it. It's going to be a corner ball for Leeds United. Well done, Rasmus. Well done, Brendan. I love to see that. It's the first time we've seen him get down that side. We've got 717 likes. Let's get to Let's get to 1,000 likes if we can make that happen, folks. Here's Harrison. Let's have a better set piece this time. Doesn't beat the first man again. Joe Ward will head it, and it's going to be another corner ball. And it comes again. Jack Harrison. This time it's deep. Oh, it's too deep. That's what she said. And Nathaniel Klein tries to get around his man, but he can't. It's going to be a Palace throw. Good defending from Strauch. Almost 1,500 people watching, which is amazing. Thanks each and every one of you. Let's get them likes up, folks. Also, we're on 13,734, so we have improved on the subscribers. Let's keep it going. I want to get to 14K. Can we make that happen now? 270 odd people needed. I'm assuming there's about 200 of you when there's nearly 1,500 of you won't have subscribed, because over 50% who watch my videos don't subscribe. So can we get 14K on this stream? That would be amazing. Great ball in. Rodrigo. Bamford! Oh. Unlucky. Bamford needs a goal, doesn't he? Just so we can chill out a little bit. Yo, I think, like, yeah. I'm just looking at the comments here. Socks is on the troll, isn't he? Harrison, that's a better delivery. Rocker keeps it alive. Christensen! Getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. 2 added minutes now on this first half. Let's get to 14K on this stream as well, peeps. Let's make that happen. About 250 of you need to do that. Christensen into Rocker. Rocker, plenty of space. Nice little pass into Harrison. Can Harrison jink his way out of this? Goes to Strauch. Strauch gives it him back. I don't think Harrison has got the facilities to get round Klein in a foot race. He didn't. It's cleared. Strauch. Oh, man. Ayew. Yes, Strauch gets the ball. Terrible pass. He done well to Ayew there. He just put him in the bin. Ayew complained. The pass from Strauch wasn't great, though. We've got a minute left. Yeah, Lucy, we need a striker. We do need a striker in the door for sure. We need a left back as well. It's clear. Anyway, Guaita to take this. About 20 seconds left. Who's going to win this? Rocker will win the header. Rodrigo and Bamford challenging. Christensen heads it. It's going to be the Medford Messi to pick it up. He's done well. Oh, he's dispossessed. Curse of the commentator there. Chance here for Crystal Palace just before half-time. Well done, Robin Koch. Robin Koch's been solid, hasn't he, at centre-back. Half-time, 0-0. Half-time and it's 0-0. Get your thoughts in. Get your comments in. Folks, I'm just going to quickly run for a refreshment break. Please do stick with us. I won't be too much longer. Just have a quick break if that's all right with you. But do stay here. Get your comments in. I'm still watching the chat, and we'll get some of them read. But yeah, give me 2 secs. Big up to you all. Thank you for waiting patiently there. My apologies. I just need to have that refreshment break. Not refreshment, toilet break. Right, let's get to the chat then. Let's see what yous are saying. Let's see what some of the people in the stadium are saying. Phil Hay, not what anyone wanted. Louis Sinisterra limps off with a hamstring problem, and Adam Forshaw leaves the field too during the Palace friendly. Not great. Baron Cross says poor half of football compounded by Sinisterra and Forshaw's exits. The pitch really isn't helping, but massive room for improvement in the second half. If not, next week against Cagliari. Graham Smith says half-time pitch 1, Leeds United 0 and Crystal Palace. Yeah, so it's not been a great spectacle. That has to be said for sure. We aren't really creating anything. That's a worry. And we do, again, just in transition at times, I worry for us in the season. Do you know what I mean? I do worry for us in the season. I think about Wolves, for example. They defend really resolutely. If they have like Pedro Neto, etc. on the counter, something to think about. Moments of quality few and far between in that half, says Joe Donoghue. A few touches from Aronson and interplay in final third involving Bamford, but the pitch really isn't helping. Sinisterra hamstring and Forshaw off early doors. Leeds United look vulnerable on the counter too, which is what we've said, and that's the worry, isn't it? That we do look vulnerable on the counter for sure. So we have to be mindful of that going into the season for sure for me. Yeah, now let's get to some of your comments. Big up to you all as well. Right, let's see if we can get to 14,000 subscribers on this stream, right? It's a big ask. It is a big ask, right? If I just get my calculator out. So we're on 13,762, which if we were to do the maths, right, and I've got my calculator out, because maths isn't my strong point, that's 238 people. I would imagine there'll be a lot of people in here that aren't subscribed to this channel. Over 50% on some streams. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel. It'd be amazing if we could do that for us. Also, as well, let's have a look. We've got 872 likes, which is amazing. And we've got like 1,200 people in. I wish I didn't need them regular toilet breaks, because I do lose people during that time. But I'm an old man now, so it happens. Pete says, Aronson surprised me how good he is. He'll be a great signing. I agree with you. He does look really good, and he's the one that's trying to make things happen. He's the one that's very he's very agile. He's very agile on it. Blame Louis says, never seen a channel whore itself for likes and subscribers. Don't watch them, bro. You enjoy the rest of your day. But thank you for watching, pal. Yeah, so you're clearly one of them guys that's not subscribing, because they're the people I'm trying to reach out to. You know what I mean? But if it's not for you, don't watch. That's totally fine as well. Do you know what? Right, I went on Connor's channel, right, and there was a kid on there that said, now that Joe's on, this stream has lost all its credibility, and that's fine. Yeah, that guy said he didn't watch the stream. I respect that. Because for me, that's what I always say. If you don't like something, don't watch it. So the guy that said he doesn't like my opinion on things, that's fine, because guess what? He didn't even watch it. He said in the comments, I didn't watch it. But I respect that, because I was like, do you know what? Do you know what, guy? Like, I respect that. Okay, I don't know why you don't like me, but that's fine. Some people don't like what you do, and that is fine, because there's content creators that I don't enjoy, right? But he didn't watch it. And do you know what? I thought, fair play, because that's what it's about. If you don't like something, don't watch it. Do you know what I mean? So, and I only ask because it helps grow my channel, right? And I put a lot of work in. Do you know what I mean? And if it does, I understand it can be frustrating for you, but that's how I grow. That's how the channel grows. If you don't act genuinely, right? If you don't ask, them likes don't go up. It's proof. I can have a look at a stream and be like, yo, folks, we're only on 100 likes, because people forget. Yeah. And then boom, straight away the likes go up, because people need to be reminded. I do it myself. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the support in the chat. Yeah. I will let it go. I'm just saying that I respect that guy that said, I didn't watch it. I was like, do you know what? I respect that, man. I respect that, because I'd rather you did that than watch it, get yourself annoyed, and then start having a go. Yeah, Lukey B, big up, Lukey B. Big up to you all. Good guy, Paul. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Ed, keep grinding. We appreciate the grind. I appreciate it. Lisa there, look, housewife's favourite. I don't know about that. Sean Ely says, you're doing great. Don't mind the troll. Love you, brother. Yeah, it's not so much troll. I guess so. Yeah, I'm not saying the guy was a troll. It's just like I don't understand it. Like, yeah. Big T says, thank you for your super chat. Big T says, do you think Leeds will get relegated? Clip it up now. No. Yeah, I don't think we will. I think we'll be fine. We do need to improve. We again, like Joe Donahue said, and like I said, we do look susceptible on the counter. That's been a common theme throughout pre-season. Let's not pretend. Even against Blackpool, the right winger got past Firpo far too easy. Against Brisbane Roar, which aren't a great side, in transition, they look decent, and they're not a great side. So we are very, very susceptible. And my worry is while we're pressing, and we started pressing really well, but it's gone off the boil. My worry is when we're playing Premier League sides, first 11s, good sides, as soon as they break that press, because we're so narrow and we're over one side of the pitch, all it takes is a decent ball out to the winger and they're in. And at times we're looking at 3 versus 3, 4 versus 3, 4 versus 4, whatever you like. We've never got, a man advantage, it seems, whenever that press is broken and they get it out there. Do you know what I mean? So that's a worry. And another worry is we're not creating clear-cut chances from open play. Do you know what I mean? If you think about even the 4 that we scored against Blackpool, they all came from set pieces. All of them came from set pieces. 1 taken quickly, 2 from corners. I think even the Archie Gray, where he just lofted it in, that was from a corner breaking down. So there's that. Yes, we created against Brisbane Roar. Dan James had a hot streak for like 45 minutes. Then against Villa, it went back to the Dan James of old. And now we just haven't created anything today, really. There was the one chance where Cine gets it through to Bamford. Aronson's buzzed about a bit, but we need to be creating chances. And that's the worry. So going the other way, you do sound very confident. Nah, Gianluca, I don't think we will get relegated. I don't think we will get relegated. I am confident. Of that. You know, Giancarlo, we stayed up. I did tell you, bro. I did tell you we would stay up. Yeah. Here we go. Look, this is what it's all about. New fans in the house as well. Gianluca, I said Giancarlo. It says new Leeds fan from the US of A here. I think we still need a few pieces to the roster. Yeah, we do need to bring in some additions for sure. We need a left back and we need a striker. I agree with that. I do think we need that. And thank you for being on here. We won't get relegated. I don't think we will. But there will be times where this style of play will become very frustrating to watch. And when you're getting beat, it's not enjoyable. When you're winning, it is, right? But this is the thing that I was saying. Like, obviously, I know I know it was his birthday the other day. Big up Marcelo Bielsa. Even when we were getting spanked, we still created chances. I know it's not nice to get spanked, but we still created. My worry is under Jesse, when we get beat, we won't create any chances. And therefore, we're just like, oh my God, I can't watch this. This is terrible. Do you know what I mean? That's the worry. But it's pre-season. Hopefully these issues will have been ironed out come the start of the season. We'll see a proper first 11, I think, against Cagliari. Although I believe this was pretty close to it. Maybe -4 sure for Rocker, the starting 11. So yeah, I do think there'll be worse teams than us, though. That's the thing. I think there'll be a lot worse teams than us in the division. We need to get some new players in as well, a striker and a left back for sure. Here we go from Smudge. He says, all we need is someone to take real control, a real captain, and settle things down. Still confident this team will gel. Paddy needs better service. Yeah. Paddy has been making some decent runs and the balls haven't been finding him. That is fair to say, Smudge. They were saying that on commentary as well. So that's something that needs to be improved. Do we have that from the centre of the park? That's something we'll have to see. Rocker certainly can do that. But I think Tyler Adams will be playing further up than him. It's quite interesting. I remember all stats aren't we speaking about that, how the more defensive of the two, the destroyer, will actually play further up the pitch due to the counter press, and the one that you expect to get on the ball will actually be, behind. I don't know if that's how that's normally supposed to work. I'm not professing to be a tactician, but normally you would see the one who's, the more defensive of the two hanging back, i.e. Tyler Adams, that. But because we play with that counter press high up the pitch, he's the one expected to buzz and press, and Rockers behind. Maybe that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know, but I don't think that's normal, right? I remember all stats aren't really saying something along those lines anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how it develops. The teams are back out on the pitch as well, so we'll be getting the second half underway very, very soon. We just need to see some clear-cut chances. It's not even about scoring. Like, of course, you need to score goals, but I mean, I'd like to see us create a hatful. I liked what we did in the first half against Brisbane Roar. Where Dan James had a goal and an assist. Didn't really create much against Villa, to the best of my memory. It's a lovely stadium, this, by the way. Definitely is a lovely. Dan James has come on as well, folks. So he's on for the second half. I think he did look good against Brisbane Roar, but obviously against Villa, it's just decision making and shots as well. Leo Hjelder's come on as well, so I think Hjelder's going to come on at left back. Deval on Twitter says we look disjointed, we look susceptible to counter attacks, lacking the final third, pitch not helping the game, slow and slippery. Palace bullying our players. Not a glowing indictment of the game. Just about to get underway, though. The timer will go on when that happens, folks. So I think we've made changes. I've seen Leo Hjelder. I've seen Dan James as well. Let's see him wait. Let's see him get an update on Twitter from some of the journos that are at the game. Let's see what Jesse's done. Dan James is definitely on, I know that much. Sam Greenwood as well. Greenwood's on. Don't know if Rodrigo maybe make way, or would it be Aronson and Rodrigo going behind Bamford, perhaps? Second half, just about to go. Oh, Gelhart's come on as well, so Bamford's come off. So we've made a host of changes by the looks of it. I think Somerville's on as well, so there's a lot more actually than I expected. It's going to be Palace to kick us off. I think it's Oslo to kick us off. Hjelder's coming at left back. I think it's Greenwood and Rocker in the centre of the park. Let's have a look though. Second half's underway. I'll be able to give you some more information in a sec once we know more, but there has definitely been a host of changes. Is it Rocker and Greenwood in the double pivot, I think? Let's have a look on Twitter what's been said. So James, Greenwood, Hjelder, Gelhart, Somerville coming on. So Aronson's come off, Strauch come off, Bamford, Adams and Koch. So Hjelder's gone in at centre-back then. Hjelder's in at centre-back. Strauch's at left back still, I think. If I have a look. No, where is Strauch? Strauch's gone off. So Harrison's at left back. Somerville's come on. Oh, it's a ball in. Chance. Somerville does well. So I think the double pivot, I think, is Greenwood and Rocker. Harrison at left back. Hjelde and Llorente at centre back. Rasmus at right back. Goodfella says it's the pitch stopping our free-flowing football. Oh, Rodrigo tries to give it to Gelhardt. It's a poor pass. There's Llorente, who goes on the right side of the defence. Here's Leo. Fires it in there to James. So James is playing on the left. James is playing on the left of the three. Rodrigo in the centre and Somerville in the right. And then Greenwood's playing up top. James off the left. I don't know about that, I can't lie. Somerville, good challenge, done well. Can he make the right pass? Rodrigo, he won't. No, I told you. Knew Rodrigo wouldn't. Somerville shouldn't have given him the ball. I'm sorry, he shouldn't have given him the ball. He should have tried to fire it into James. It's done well, though, Somerville, with the press. Mark. Mark Story. Don't. Joachim Anderson. Yeah, Rodrigo. Wrong. It's Gash. Everyone just goes Rodrigo Gash. It's either in here. Could be in here. Can Hjelde get across? He can. But you're looking at 3-on-3 there straight away, you see. Harrison brings it down. Oh, it's poor pass into midfield. Here's Greenwood. Go on, Sam Greenwood. It's not great, folks. I'm sorry. It's not great. Anyway, it's cleared, look. Over the top. Melier. Bin juice drink. What does that mean? Cheers, Mark. Throw coming in. Yeah, nice to see Somerville given minutes, says Joe. I don't think he's ready for Premier League football, though. In my opinion, anyway. So Fields. Greenwood. Losers out, though. It's going to be Tyreek Mitchell. Good challenge. Rasmus, well done. Takes the ball as well. Grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, someone. Ball into Rodrigo. Rodrigo touched to Somerville. Somerville brought down there by Milivojevic. Already on a yellow card. Send him off! Rasmus, there's Rodrigo. Oh, Rasmus Christensen caught on it there by Mateta. Oh, it's a chance here, Edward. He's beating a few players. Tries to move it out to the right. Llorente. That's a foul, referee. That's a foul, referee. It's a shocker. It's a foul. Not given, though. Rodrigo a chance to do something with it, can he? Hands are all over him. Playmaker required, says Kelvin. Good point, mate. Matter. Maybe. Paul says, can we blame the heat? Let's do it. The pitch. It's the pitch. Llorente tries to carry it out. Nearly gets himself in bother. Hjelde, ball over the top, looking for James, who's going to use his meat. Goes back to Harrison. No real pass for him. Somerville flicks it back to Rodrigo. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, folks. Yeah, Helen. Yeah, Helen says they're making me angry, and the season hasn't even bloody started yet. It's not been a good game. I can't lie. Thanks, Helen, for tagging me in that as well. Connor on Twitter, Rodrigo, F me, why is he still being played? What does he bring? Brighton look like they're after Grilic as well, Florian Grilic from Hoffenheim. Here's Mitchell, Rasmus putting the challenges in. Greenwood nips off the ball. Chance here for Leeds. That is such a shocking pass by Greenwood. Terrible, mate. What are you doing there? The pass was forward anyway. I don't know why he decided to go left to Hjelde anyway. He had a pass on to Dan James. Decides to go left. Silly pass. Somerville, Christensen. Palace doing well, to be fair, to limit us. Melier clips it up. It's brought down by Joffy, but he's brought down, but no free kick given. Guaita. Motel UFC, thank you for the super chat. He says, good effort, Joe, even when we're awful. It's not looking good, I can't lie. I'm like sat here thinking in my head saying, oh, God, I don't know. Look, he's spun out to the left. Mitchell, loads of space to work in. Fires it in, can't bring it under his control, and it's broken down for Palace, but they win the ball back and they're going to come again. Joachim Andersen goes out to Klein. The ball's always on to the fullback, isn't it? You know, my worry is that as that happens, as that goes out to Tyreek Mitchell, yeah, in my head I go Andy Robertson, I go Ben Chilwell. I think of just fullbacks, and you don't even have to think about top sides. You know, you could think about Luca Dean. You know, I'm just thinking of some others who've Newcastle brought in. You know, you've got Target. I'm just thinking these people that can deliver. If that goes out to them and they've got all this space to work in, they're going to whip balls in for a striker that's going to put it in the back of the net. And that's the worry, isn't it? Just how free fullbacks are in this system, and you know, fullbacks in the Premier League are good, man. So really need to watch that. Well done, Hjelde. Brought down, free kick. 1,400 of you watching, which is amazing. So thank you, and please do smash a like on the stream. Barry said, this is our reserve team, Joe. Give context. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. It wasn't in the first half. Where do you get that? If you're on about now, I can understand this change is made, yes, but we were still susceptible in the first half. Nothing's changed from the first to second. Somerville brought down, penalty perhaps. Penalty, yay! Got to score it first. Joel Ward says, what has Palace done? Am I missing something? You'd swear we were down 2-0. Do you think I'm being too negative? Okay, Jared. I can only say what I see. I'm not saying they've created an awful lot, but nor have we. And I'm just looking at it from a Leeds United perspective. Yeah, I'm just looking at it from a Leeds United perspective. Okay, there will, like I've said, there will be times where we look poor, and you know we look poor against Watford and we win the game. So of course, yeah, I'm happy. But Somerville's bought that, hasn't he? But we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Joe Ward with the yellow card. It's a free kick. It's probably not a pen. I think if it goes to VAR, we don't get it. Rocker's trying to have a word with Somerville here. That's good. I like that. I like that from Rocker. Oh, Rodrigo. If he misses, you know. If he misses. Baz says it's only pre-season. Come on, wake up. It was only pre-season last season, and I said that, and we were terrible. So I've taken a lot more onus on it. I've taken a lot more onus on pre-season this time around because it's a new manager and his players, new patterns of playing and stuff. and they do look like they're trying to do what is fine. But come on then, Rodrigo. You got to score this, son. I'd give it Joffy me, to be fair. Rodrigo to take. Hey! He needed that. He needed that. Yes! Well done, Rodders. He needed that for sure. 1-0. Get your passports out, people. We're getting Europe. He's done well. He's done well. Get the passport out, says Sam. Exactly. Limbs. Come on. Get that passport dusted off, folks. Get it dusted off, people. It's happening. Yeah, nicely taken pen. Nicely taken pen. Yeah, it's a soft penalty, but we don't care, do we? We're winning. Come on. Rodrigo, man of the match, says Patrick. Get that passport dusted out. Yeah, nah. It was a good pen. It was a good pen. Let's go. European football back at Ellen Road. Man of the match. Man of the match for sure. Joel Ward hits it long. Llorente gets the flick on header. And it's through to Melier. Rodrigo all is forgiven, people say. Here is Llorente. Yeah, Villa did have some soft pens, exactly. Oh, well done, Dan James. Into Harrison. He's offside. He's miles off, Joffy. He's miles off. Unlucky. Because we'd have probably scored from that if he just curves his run a little bit. My thing is, though, those that are saying I'm being negative and that, and I'm thinking about it, we need to create more from open play. Going into the Premier League season, we haven't scored many from open play. The 2 against Brisbane Roar, wasn't it? 2 against Brisbane Roar. And Brisbane Roar are not a great side, right? So, again, in open play, what have we created? The goals that we scored against Blackpool all came from set pieces. The one against Palace, penalty. Jesse is big on set pieces, but we also want to see Milivojevic has done Greenwood there. Here's the space on the flank again. Klein, these... Oh, he's done well there, Hjelde. He's done okay, Hjelde, since he's come on. I will say that for him. And that's what I'm thinking about. In pre-season, you want to see, yeah, we can see the pressers come on. We're seeing that they're doing what's required of them, which is what they weren't doing at the back end of last season. That's why he reverted back to the old system. But we just, yeah, Paul, we don't look convincing, do we? We're not seeing passages where we say, oh, you know, okay, they missed, but we can see what they're trying to do. That looks good. Oh, decent cutback. Yeah, should do better there, but, you know... But we're not seeing that. We're not seeing that. And that's my worry as a fan, is that we're not seeing a lot created from open play. That's my thing. You know, that's my thing. Chance, so here, Greenwood. There we go. Ball over the top. Looking for Somerville. Well done. Good press from James. Brought down Joe Ward. Second yellow. Get him off. Get him off! James has done well there. Matthias Click and Darko JB are going to come on, folks. Yeah, James would have been away. So Click's coming on for 19. And Darko JB coming on as well. If you have a look here, Dan James, though, that's what you want. Oh, it's a yellow card, that. It is a yellow card, actually. On another day, it's a yellow card. Get him off. Get him off! Rodrigo's coming off. Result. And Rocker coming off for Mateus Click. That's, Rocker, it's decent because he's played a hell of a lot of minutes, Rocker, in pre-season. For those that are asking who scored, it was Rodrigo from the penalty spot. We've got 30 minutes left to play. Darko JB, if you were to build a number 8 in the lab, he would be it. Rocker's just been rested because Rocker's starting regardless. He's the one for me that's definitely starting. And Cock. Harrison, it's a decent knock. It's got a header on it. Gelhardt with a header. Rocker don't look happy, yeah, but he's probably thinking, why are you taking me off? But obviously, he's played the most minutes, I think. Bar Melier, maybe. No, but Melier didn't play last time. I think Rocco's played the most minutes. Here's Milivojevic. There's a hell of a lot of space for him in there. A hell of a lot of space there. Switch the formation up. I struggle with that. I can't lie. And I ain't your statter. Tactician. I'm a passion merchant. Lorente, hoofs it, have it. Klein heads it down into IU. Harrison, well done, Jack. Oh, it's brought down. Is that not a free kick? Oh, Jack Harrison's hurt himself here. Please don't. Jack Harrison with the captain's armband. Is he all right? Let's hope so. We don't need another injury, do we? Yeah, 1,500 people. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're almost on 13,800, so that's lovely to see, so thank you. Darko JB tries to challenge, but it runs through him. Greenwood with the challenge from behind. He's going to get himself a yellow card. I think he did get the ball. But it's from behind. He's gone through his man. Raksu was the one who was brought down. Yeah, Danny. And do that, brother. Greenwood, anyway, gets a yellow card. It's going to be a free kick. Yeah, it is Licorice. You're right, mate. It is. Milivojevic, anyway, is going to take this. It's whipped in. It's a big header from Joe Ward at the back post. It's gone straight out of play, though. Lorente's complaining. No, these yellow cards are not counted in the Premier League, Paul, no. Ibowi, I think, is coming on. No Zaha, no Eze, mate. 6 players didn't travel. Zaha, Eze, Benteke. Yeah. Who else was there? Eze, Zaha, Benteke, Mark Guehi, 2 more. I forget who they are, but 6 of them didn't travel due to the COVID vaccination status, I think. They don't want that. That's up to them. So, yeah. My guy, Jake Hugo. Love that. Oh, Lorente, what is he doing there? No look pass. What's he doing? Lorente. Let him run across his body. Ducore, no. He doesn't play for Palace, mate. Plays for Everton, doesn't he? Jack Harrison. Greenwood buzzing about in there. Can he make a challenge? Yes, he can. Jack Harrison comes away with it. Well done, Greenwood. Right, let's create something from open play. That's a lovely ball. It's a flick. It's gone in. Oh, it's wide. I just want to see us create from open play. Greenwood with a lovely ball through to Joffy. Joffy tries to dink the keeper. Maybe he should have kept hold of it and put it left or right. Looking at the angle, possibly not. Decent effort. That's what I mean. It's not even about scoring for me. I just want to see us creating some chances, and that was one. Do you know what I mean? That was one. Yes, life on a budget. I love that. You're my guy, my guy. It's so true. Harrison, ball in. Oh, it hits Joachim Anderson. Come on, Leeds. Let's see. Creation, creation, creation. Click. That would have been a lovely ball, you know, through to 33. Who is it? Off the top of my head, I don't know. They're in. They're in. Jordan Ayew can Click get back. Corsica is running in treacle. Jordan Ayew. Oh, scored. See? Susceptible on that break. Susceptible on the break. Too easy. Too easy. That was from a corner, by the way. From a corner. That's the issue. This is what Jermaine Beckford's saying on commentary. Wait, look at that. This is the point I'm saying. Oh, Jordan, I mean, don't have a go at Click. What are we having a go at Click for? We're not having a go at Click. He runs in treacle. He's slow. You know what I mean? You can't be having a go at Click there. That's the system. Do you know what I mean? It's 1-1. Just as I was saying, I want to see us create. You know, Jermaine Beckford, bang on, you know. Jermaine Beckford saying there, this is something that we need to see, we need to learn from. Let's not have a go at Click. Do you know what I mean? As Click gave the, maybe Sam, I'm not seeing it, but what I'm saying for me there though is he was on his own, right? He was on his own. Yeah, put the passports back. Yeah, but Ben Parker's saying Jesse Marsh will note that down. I'm sure they've been working on it. We're still doing that. That's been the case in every single pre-season, hasn't it? It's been the same in all pre-season. Click having a go there with Joel Ward. Bit of a shit house, isn't he? Yeah. Click only man back. I can't. Did he? Someone said he gave the pass away. I can't remember off the top. Like, I know it was just seconds ago, but all I seen was the break. Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look at it here. Actually, it's nothing to do with Click. It's nothing to do with Click. That's nothing to do with Click. Okay, maybe over commits, but if you don't commit, they're getting out anyway. So I don't think they've just shown the replay. It's nothing to do with Click. For me, that's the system. We've got too many men forward, and Click's slow as you come, really. So he almost did get back. But like Beckford's talking there about, we need to know when to go, when to stay. You need to be aware of what's going to come the other way. But I don't feel that we are. You know what I mean? Vance says, I was on my way to get my passport photo, and now I've turned back. Yeah, so Rasmus has been on Animally, yeah. Click mode, as Cagey would say. Yeah, I know he's not a big fan of Click. I like Click. I don't think he's great in this new system, but look, away here again. Look how much space the fullbacks have got. See, if that goes into they're in there. Just what? I'm nervous now. I'm nervous, I can't lie. You got to think, yeah, there's no Eze, there's no Zaha, etc. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Tom, I don't think Click's at fault either. Okay, maybe he overcommitted and went to the ball, but he was on his own, and it's the system. Neat Will says Joe needs a shave. I'm growing it, bro. I need to shave my hair though, because the receder's in full swing. I do need to shave the hair, I can't lie. But I'm growing my beard again, man. So it's going to be long. Jared said, these are our backups. Settle down, dude. I hear you. This is Palace's backups. This is Palace's backups. What did we do in the first half with the first team out? Come on, man. I can only say what you see. I can only say what I see. Click and JB aren't starting, but the starting 11 were in the first half. We didn't do nothing, bro. We didn't create anything, Jared. We didn't create a chance. And Crystal Palace, this is weak. There's no Eze, yeah? There's no Eze. There's no Zaha. There is no Guehi, yeah, at centre-back. Let's not forget that. Yeah, Skip says Palace is backups. That's what I'm saying. What did they do first half? Yeah, but I'm not bothered about Palace, bro. I'm bothered about us. I'm not bothered about Palace. You've got to look at the game and say, right, okay, what are Leeds doing? What's going to get... This is pre-season. I don't care about Palace. I don't care if we lose the game. If we lose the game, but we've created loads of chances, that's better for me. Do you know what I mean? That's better for me because I'm like, right, okay, I can see what we're doing. I'm not bothered about the result. It's not about the result. Do you know what I mean? It's not about the result, this for me. Nor Lisa either. They're elite dribblers. You know, they'd be in front. So I'm not bothered about Palace. I'm not saying, oh, look, what did they do? That's probably due to their ineptness. Because they had chances. But we didn't create jack. And I'm looking at it from my angle as a fan saying, right, what have we created from open play? Nothing. Nothing. I don't think we created jack. The Joffrey one. We've created. Or maybe our defence has improved. I mean, if that, yeah, okay, that's fine. Football's a game of opinions. This is so depressing. God help, it's only a friendly. No, but Steve, I can only tell you what I'm saying. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm just saying there's you know, my point is, yeah, I was okay with Blackpool, even against Villa. Someone's just made the point there. It's like we've gone backwards in pre-season. And this is where it needs to improve. Like people are saying, oh, it's pre-season, chill out, da-da-da-da-da. But if this is a look into the future, then it's not good. It's a little bit worrying is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, no, Jesse Bronson, it does look better than it did last season. I agree with you completely, bro. I agree with you completely. Pre-season last season was woeful. They're in behind here. Hjelde gets caught napping. Llorente does well, gets across. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Pre-season was poor last season. Well done, Dan James, battling. Oh, it's great work, that. Whoever that was, James has had a go back at him. Toby Ward says, no chances equals no goals. Exactly, yeah. A lot of new players in. It is disjointed. There has been many changes. I agree. That's the same for both sides. The pitch is the same for both sides, etc. You know, it's one of them, innit? Like, if this is in the Premier League and we draw this and we say, oh, it's a point, you know what I mean? But aesthetically, it's not enjoyable to watch. Right, so there's going to be a set piece taken here by Palace. Ball in. Who's going to win it? Oh, it nearly went all the way through there. They're looking for a penalty, perhaps, but nothing showing. Let's have a look what some people are saying on the old Twitter sphere. Joe Donahue says Leeds have looked suspect against opposition counter-attacks throughout pre-season. So I'm not the only one saying it. So no surprise they concede for one. The issue with counter-pressing is when you're bypassed and an opponent has made a run into space, creators 2v1s like that. And I said that in that first half. I said, if you think about top teams, if they beat our press, and they have someone like a Calvin, you know, who can spray a ball, they'll find the wings. They'll find the wings and will be susceptible You know, we will be susceptible. It's something that's going to be going to happen. It's going to happen, you know. And it was the same against Blackpool. It's been the same throughout, you know. So we need to be wary of that, you know what I mean? We weren't counter-pressing, says Manal. Well, we were, though, what? Because that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the system. Everyone was up ready, yeah? Ready. Here's Dan James. He's in the box. Can Leeds create something from this? He's lifted it up into no man's land. No one's there. Yeah, Manal, it was a corner, right? But then when it breaks down, everyone's ready to pounce. Yeah? Everyone's ready to pounce. But it's not even that. It's like also throughout, even in the first half, we were susceptible. Harrison, ball in. Poor ball. Joffrey's battling. But Tyreek Mitchell does really, really well. Ayu's gone down. It's going to be a free kick. Anyway, it's gone back there to Joachim Andersen. Goes back to Lorente. Goes to Melier. I think my worry is, and again, people are saying, oh, it's not about the result, right? We're just talking about pre-season. So let's do that, yeah? Ball, Joffrey offside. He was off. He didn't need to be either. He didn't need to be. He needs to sort out that run, Joffrey. That's twice now. Ashwin says, Sinisterra hasn't looked the best since joining. He's meant to be the Rafinha replacement. I implore Leeds United fans, I do implore, Joffrey shouldn't be offside there. He shouldn't be doing that. I implore people to not put pressure on Sinisterra because people will say he's the Rafinha replacement. Why is he not giving us? Rafinha's world class. You need to give him time. Let's not expect the world. And to be fair, Cini, he's hardly played any minutes. You know, he's hardly played any minutes. I think, like I was saying, anyway, it's pre-season and we need to analyze what we're seeing, right? Ball over the top there for Greenwood. Joffrey again. Joffrey's making runs. That's a sign, isn't it? We're trying to find the ball, get it through to him. That's ball in. Yeah, Christopher says, come on, Joe, we can't expect immediate results. We need to give them time, remember. But we've got a good start to the season, so we need to get points on the board because we didn't get a point until October under Bielsa, right? Which wasn't great. There's Darko JB. Nice ball out here. Nice to see. Bit of width. Rasmus, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Chance here for Leeds United. Click makes the run. Great run by Click. Great run. Cut back. Unlucky Mateus. Great run. Great go. That was a great run. That's what we need to see. Simon says, are we still looking for a backup keeper? I believe so. Heard a lot about a left back too. Yeah, we need that. It's nice to see him attack the space though, right? Yeah, Click does have good vision. You're right, man. He's always made great runs. That's something I will say for him. I know he's not the same player that we want, back, but yeah, you agree, David Hargreaves on Cine, yeah, giving the lad time, yeah. Good pass from Christensen as well, yeah, that's right. Let's get a bit of width there, wasn't it? A bit of width. Good ball from JB. Greenwood there. Look, Harrison's made the run. This is better from Leeds United. He's in behind there. Get a ball in. Harrison, man, that is dog dirt. That's dog dirt, son. Giancarlo, we need to see goals, lad, not great runs. No, but bro, come on now. I'm not even bothered about the result. I just want to see us creating something. But I guess I'm positive about the run there because we've not created anything. Do you know what I mean? That we haven't created anything. You know what I mean? Guaita anyway. There's 10 minutes left. It's 1-1. Barry says, once you digest the game over, you might feel less concerned. Okay. Darko's done well there. Greenwood's not had a great half since he's come on. There's a chance here. Again, it's 4-on-4, folks. Harrison. James, touch back to Harrison. Greenwood, can we get the ball out here? He tries to send it again long. Hjelde, back to Christensen. Touch there into Lorente. I don't know what's up with Marsh here. He's complaining about something. Yeah, Ayew falls on the deck. No challenge. Here's Rasmus. Christensen peels off. There we go. Click again. Click. Nice. Well done into Joffy. Joffy hit it. Oh, great save. Decent effort. Love that. That's why Joffy's there. That's why Joffy's there. Click involved again, Jared. I see you, bro. I see you. Oh, Marsh is getting a yellow card. This is what I mean. Jermaine Beckford saying it as well. We just want to see them creating chances. We just want to see them having a go. Smudge says, what's been worked out is what is the starting 16 versus Wolves. 5 subs, gent. Massive changes to the game this summer. Let's drop the negative comments. Yeah, Jared, I love it, man. I love it. Harrison, decent delivery this time, please. Oh, Hjelde, click! Oh, Jared, shh, shh, shh. Mateus. 2 more subs coming on now. Shush. 7 minutes left. If we don't laugh, we'll cry. 83 minutes. Yeah, Matthew says we're still not replaced Pablo. Yeah, I'm so disappointed with Saiz, man. I just wish Saiz had a good head on him because he'd have still been here and he was class, man. Saiz was different gravy. Michael says, Rasmus, I like the way he gives it to the runner on his side or inside ale, intended to check back mostly. Mateta's coming off, tanking he, machine. Big lad. On comes Street. Mark says, we better look better than this than against Cagliari. Well, next Sunday, Cagliari will be playing. Don't forget that, folks. I think tickets are on sale today as well. For that, if you're not a season ticket holder, I got my season ticket as well yesterday. Put it in my wallet. It's all on the phone now, isn't it? Looking for a ball over the top. Lorente deals with it. Passing to Jack Harrison. Touch. Ooh, Joffy from behind, perhaps. Nah. It's been given the other way. Joachim Anderson not happy. Hope that we need a striker, man. We need a striker. Virtual wallet, yeah, exactly. Right next to me bank cards and that. Manny says, will Marsh stay, Joe? I hope so. Like, I want them to do well, yeah. Yeah, of course. I like the American Revolution, man. I like it, but the football's not aesthetically pleasing. But listen, it's pre-season. Like people say, let's wait and see. We were spoiled, weren't we, before? No updates on CDK at the minute, Paul. No, nothing I've seen drop in either. Click battling. Yeah, Phil Hayes tweeted to say would definitely be letting Gelhardt loose this season. It's all there. Needs to definitely start a lot more. No, I haven't had any updates on CDK from the powers that be, but listen, if there is, I will do a video on it. Here's Somerville. Gets round his man. He's done well. Checks back. It's going to be a corner ball. Yeah, well done. Crowd at 39,319 says David Williams. Creation equals goals, says Mickey D. That's my point I'm making, like, you know, about us. People saying, oh, you think we're losing. We just want to see chances created, right? It's taken quick. Somerville, Harrison, pull pass. It's a good ball. Can't beat the man, though. Curse of the commentator and all that. See, we've only got one man back there. That's the worry, isn't it? Here's Mellier. 4 minutes left of this one, folks. Click. Ooh. No, Stephen. Yeah, they're just on the phone, mate, in my wallet. Yeah, your season tickets are there. No, see, Ashwin, I think CDK, I don't think it slows Gelhart's progression down. I don't, because I think Gelhart can start up top for me. I'd play CDK off him, you know, or he can play off Bamford. I don't think it will stunt him. And we have to remember CDK as well. He's probably that creator that we're lacking as well. He's got that in his locker, you know. I know Aronson can give us that as well. It's just we haven't seen enough yet, have we, of like chance creation and that, you know. Here's Darko JB. Lorente has to go back. Street's pressing him there. Oh, Street's having a go at Lorente. Street showing him there, mate. I might be a young kid, but I'm game for it. Fair play to him. Lorente needs to calm down a little bit. Street young kid, man. He was having him there, weren't he? Yeah, he does it all the time, Lorente, though. He always lashes out. Street's put him up weights a bit there. Yeah, I like JB. I do like JB. What's happened here? Offside. Yeah, he's Ashwin. He is fiery. He is. Goes out to the wing. Harrison gets a challenge on it. It's going to be a throw-in to Leeds United. Tamsterman said, have we been any good? Not really, mate. It's not been a great game of football, not been a good spectacle. Haven't really created a lot. Have looked a little bit susceptible on the counter in this one. More so than the others for me. Just me, though. Well done, Harrison. Poor touch inside, though. We need a proper left back, man, and we need a striker. We need something. It'd be interesting to see what the general consensus is on this one. Joe, I missed the positive really, but we look so toothless going forward. I hear you, Gavin. I know what you mean. That's what I mean, and I'm positive. You know I am. Dan James does well battling. Joachim Anderson back to Klein. It's just when they break the press and then they're away at times, and I just think against top opposition we'll get murdered. But look, it's pre-season and hopefully things will improve. Milivojevic turns in the centre of the park, gives it to Klein. Klein, loads of space. Someone get across, Dan. Use your Mimi. That's too easy, Jack. Jack's not a left back, though. He's in the box here. Palace cuts back on his left foot. Klein. Done well there. Done well there defensively. It was a penalty from Rodrigo, the goal. For those that are asking. Oh, it's too easy, that. What's Jack doing? He's just like giving up. Oh, God. Almost 2-1 there. Manala said, please stop. We dominated the first half. I don't think we did. But and let me just address, Philip Simkis says, you're worried about the way we get it. Let me address this, right? One sec. You're worried about the way we're getting counted. Look at all the goals we ceded under King Bielsa. What the feck's that got to do with the price of fish, bro? You know I liked Bielsa, but this isn't an argument of which manager's better. Like, I know we conceded a lot under Bielsa. That comment, I don't understand it, bro. It's clear you've got an agenda because you're like saying, yo, he likes Bielsa, so I'll have a dig there. It's not about that, man. It's not about that, right? Like, do you want me to say, oh, we're getting countered loads, but we also conceded loads under Bielsa, so let's not be asked about that? What does that even mean, man? What does that mean? I don't get that. As a thought process, bro. It's like you're saying, I'm not allowed to criticise what I'm seeing because I like the other manager. I don't get it, man. Yeah, Ollie, yeah, this is facts, man. This is facts, man. It's facts. But what's that got to do with the price of fish, Jared? We're not even discussing that. We're talking about this game. We're talking about this game. Honestly, I don't understand it. We're talking about this game. We're being susceptible on the counter, and people want to got me. Yeah, well, so we wound up Bielsa. Yeah, what? I don't get it. Jack Harrison, anyway. Jack Harrison with the corner. With the free kick. It's headed out. All I'll say is, yeah, we've scored 2 goals from open play. Right? Chance here. Oh my God. Street, they should score there. Palace should score there. Palace should score there. Palace should score there. Palace should score there. And did you watch that? Did you see what just happened there? Yeah, but we conceded against Bielsa as well. Are you not watching? What's going on? Yeah, Johnny says, let's just agree we haven't sorted out our defensive problems. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick, the transition after set pieces is not good, man. We've had a super chat come in. Hang on. Let's have a look. Smudge says, as is always the way with pre-season, a game of 2 halves, so many changes and players not yet settled, still confident going forward. It's waning a little bit. I can't lie. Full time. 1 apiece. Pick the bones out of that. Leeds United are going to concede a lot of goals. And we're also not going to create a lot. Oh, man. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Yeah, Mark, pitch was terrible, but it's same for Palace. I don't know what we're doing, man. Let's see. Beckford, let's see what he's saying. I'm not convinced, man. I'm not convinced, folks. This is what I'm saying. Beckford's saying everything we're saying, man. It's about the shots. It's about the chances created. And it's about chances against. Aronson was okay. Rocker was good. Christensen was good. Bamford made some good runs. No one found him. Gelhardt was good again. I think Gelhardt needs to start for me. I don't know. No. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The answer, I don't know. You know, wasn't great. Let's see what some of the people are saying that know more about the game than me. Baron Cross finishes 1-1. Dire match on a poor pitch. Marsh and Vieira embrace vital minutes in the legs. Opposition counters still proving the main problem. Don't forget though, Baron, we conceded under Bielsa. Baron says Marsh has to iron that out in the next 2 weeks. 100%. 100% definitely needs to be addressed. Defense doesn't look great, but then again, the system's not helping them because they are so susceptible to counter-attacks. Aronson is limping, someone says. I hope not. I hope that isn't the case. Could be trouble for Leeds this season. Not enough goals and will concede a lot on the break. I hope that's not wrong. I hope that's wrong, sorry. Ollie says, yeah, this is what I mean. We have to have a bit of perspective. I will take some perspective from it. It's just, it was a tough watch. Ollie says, don't think you can take too much from this. Subs change games weren't as bad as people are making out. I think we were bad, bro. But again, football's about opinions. I think we were bad today for me. I don't know what we created. The thing is, SofaScore, where I normally have a look, don't really say. Let's have a look, see if it's got anything on there, or maybe flash scores, just to have a look at chances created, perhaps. Let's have a look. What else can we check out? Rasmus is with him. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, there's no stats with it being a friendly, which is a shame. Oh well. Rocker's going to be a monster in the Prem. Yeah, look, I've been impressed with Rocker throughout. I've been impressed with him throughout. So yeah, I've liked him. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe listen. I might get a few Leeds fans together and maybe do a little live stream to pick the bones out of it, or maybe wait. I'm not so sure. Joe Donahue says hardly a spectacle at any point, but that's largely due to the fact it's pre-season and the pitch was a shocker. Concern would be that's pretty close to Leeds. I made this point. Joe Donahue said concern would be that's pretty close to Leeds' full squad, right? Which it is. When people told me we're playing with our B team, that was a version of Palace that didn't have Zaha, Benteke, Elise, Guehi, Jeffrey Schlupp, and Eberici Eze. Put them on that pitch, right? With them counters, they would have murdered us today. Zaha, Elise, Schlupp, Eze. I can only say what I see, folks, and that I don't feel great about it. And those that are saying the pitch, exactly, Billy, it's the same for both sides. I'm not saying they were amazing. I'm just looking at it from a Leeds perspective. They had us on the counter a number of times. And people say that we were almost at full strength, especially in the first half and there. And people say it's pre-season, and I had that same mindset last season under Bielsa, and look where it got us. We have to take, especially with it being a new manager, new system, this is the time he's getting his plans across. You know? I don't know. It is what it is. Right, listen. Philip, you said they wouldn't have killed us. I think if you had Eze, Zaha, all them folks into the mix, they'd have killed us on the counter because they're ballers. Wait and see. We're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see, aren't we? Big up to Lolo on the stoop. Ollie says, don't understand why we don't have Dan James back for corners. His pace would stop a lot of counters. Good point. Yeah, click, can't run, can he? Banji says it's a new system, new players, you have to give it time. No, I hear that as well. I do. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at this. I'm just looking at it in isolation. I'm just looking at this game in isolation. I thought we've been okay up to this point. I just don't think we were great today. I don't think we were great today. I don't think we were great today. We've got next Sunday. We've got Cagliari. We've got another week. Obviously, he'll get back to England. You know, they'll do some more work. Hopefully, we'll have a striker and a left back in. Carlos with the super chat. Big up, Carlos says that didn't inspire me one bit, pal. Personally, I don't think we are fit enough at the moment in time. Lacked cohesion at the best of times. Yeah, yeah, and we have to remember as well, folks. For those that we've scored 2 goals from open play against Brisbane Roar. I can't remember many chances being created, and chance creation, you win games, yeah? We've also been susceptible on the counter-attacks, not just in this game, but even against Blackpool. And that Blackpool team was whack. Let's be honest, Blackpool was whack, right? But even still, they managed to cause problems on the counter. All I'm saying is, if this is against Premier League opposition in terms of a full game season, okay, we'll improve. I understand that. But if we're still experiencing the same issues, we'll concede a lot of goals. And we're not creating anything. And that's what the thing. And everything that's been said from content creators that I listen to, and all stats out, we said, look, where are we creating chances? We're not. That's the thing, we're not. That's what we have to remember. We're not creating chances, and that's my worry. That's my worry. We'll have to wait and see. Listen, thanks to everyone for watching. We almost had like 1,800, I think, at some point, which is amazing. Loads of new subscribers, loads of new super chats. Thank you. It is all appreciated. Keep your eyes peeled. More to come. I'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock as well. I will be back tonight at 8 p.m. with some of the Before the Whistle Blows crew, just looking at the Premier League and the transfers and stuff, and Leeds United, of course, as well. But thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, amazing numbers again. It's genuinely appreciated. Enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.